Come with me to Tahoe for the John Summit Experts Only event and of course also to ski. We left at 6 a.m. on Friday. I think this is the earliest I've been awake in years. We stopped by Temple Coffee in Davis for some lattes and pastries. This coffee cake donut was so good. We got to Sierra at around 11 a.m. and dropped our friends off there because they're on the Icon Pass and we're on Epic, and then we drove over to Heavenly. Put all my ski gear on. I'm wearing this jacket from Half Days. I love the color and the belt. There was a John Summit merch pop-up that started at 12. We ended up getting a few hoodies. The line was so long by the time we left though. My friend was taking a snowboarding lesson, so I actually ended up skiing by myself. This was my first time doing this and it was actually really nice because you didn't have to wait for anyone and no one had to wait for you. Had to take a break on this moguls run because my legs were just exhausted, but it was fine because no one had to wait for me. I ended at around 4 and then we went to eat some chicken fingers and fries and then drove to the Airbnb. Our Airbnb had an elevator in it, which was pretty cool, and then it was time to get ready for the John Summit concert. Our dress code was furry jackets and hats. This was the original hat I tried on. It was way too big and I could not see anything. We had some burgers for dinner, except it was just meat on a bun because we forgot to buy any produce, and then it was time to head out. We got to the venue at around 9 and it was a complete disaster. They stopped letting people into the floor, although everyone had GA tickets and people were angry. By the way, this was the floor. Do you see how much space there is at the back? Like, this is not at capacity. We eventually made it to the floor at around 10 p.m. It was still super fun, but we missed like half the set. Got back to the Airbnb at around midnight and got ready for bed. We were struggling to set up this bed. And that's the end of day 1. Stay tuned for day 2 of our trip.